settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exam. You all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
On another adventure, are we?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
so frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Damn, bitch.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Bombarda!
You won every single crossed one's battle.
Looks good.
Bombarda! Depulsor! Revelio.
What are you up to now? it's you!
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I shall avenge your death. I'm sure it'll be
Let's get this over with. Rather wise coming back this way.
Confringo! Depulso! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo!
no witch or wizard will be spared.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio.
What's that? An intruder! Fortunate end for you! You won't get away with it!
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Reparo. Bombarda. Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud. Looked rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominis has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominis would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo! Bombardo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Rebellion.
The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Confringo! Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all. This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We've read the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Confringo! Bombardo! Descendo!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great world.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Accio! Confringo!
There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space being the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I know. Look, bones stacked oddly on
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been cleared, we can find a way through.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Confringo!
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, the student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead.
Revelio. Imperial. Depulso. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Imperial. Bombarda. Confringo. Sendo. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio. Accio.
Another barricade.
Confringo.
Considering how well you did on the last one.
Accio. How gracious of you.
I tried.
Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. That worked. Keep going.
Potato. Stupid one. Confringo. Bombarda.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Imperium. Stupid.
I fucked up them spiders.
Confringo!
Dead end. Lovely.
All that here. Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominis has. Let's go.
What? Ominis?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominis and I found a compromise.
Ominis simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominis. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominis wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominis. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Pass that fire whiskey over it.
I'm handling it. Imperial! We have to hold on!
Uncle, to the right!
Got it!
They're closing in!
Bombarda! Cabalzo!
What have you done?
Saved my sister!
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I remember our mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Protego!
انا بتفواني انا بتفواني I did some ass licking before.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Places!
All these fuckers.
Everything's all right now.
Places!
Professor Howell will never believe this. Revelio.
Places!
I'll look after you. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I shan't be standing for any threat. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
I've always said that trouble...
Anyone can run away.
Historically speaking.
Settle yourself. I mean, you know...
Bombarda.
Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Bombarda.
Professor Howell will never believe this.
Revelio.
I'll look after you.
Yeah, after I've sold you.
Only a hairy hobby. You'd think knowing
If it were...
I'll stop listening to Mark.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Off on another adventure, are we?
No, that is the basic mincemeat.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
You have any idea how many muggles...
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Felfcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form. And that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse.
Oh no, because...
Nothing,
you
just
were in the wrong that day, Ray. You were massively in the wrong that day.
No.
You squared up to me and called my Asperger's diagnosis a shitty piece of paper.
No text, nothing. So, I mean, put out there that you were leaving or you'd left. On that basis, I assume you left. What else can I assume?
Well, there's nothing official, was there?
Well, no, because...
You were in the wrong that day, Ray. You were massively in the wrong that day.
No.
You squared up to me and called my Asperger's diagnosis a shitty piece of paper.
No, take it in context. Take it in context of what I said.
But you squared up to me, did you not?
Well, hang on, technically what is happening. So we'll take it in context.
Okay.
That I said... you were going on about it, and I said the only evidence I've seen is that I might have said a shitty piece of paper. I didn't say it wasn't the only evidence you had. But you came to me that day when I was in the yard trying to do something, and I said to you, what did I say to you then?
You passed it back to me and went, give it back to me another day. Like, you really couldn't give a shit that I'd given it to you. That's how it came across, right?
No.
That's how it came across.
Well, unfortunately, that's your opinion of it, or your perception of it, should I say. What I said to you was that day, I was actually doing something. I said, right, okay, you need to show me another day, right? You mean bring that back another day. You never brought that back in, and you had plenty of opportunity to bring that back in and show me. You were doing it, I was actually physically doing something in the yard that I wasn't going to stop at that minute just to take that on board.
You're in Bay 3 with your hands empty.
I was doing something in Bay 3.
You asked me to bring it in for you, so I did the next day. I went to the GP.
You didn't bring it the next day?
I did. No, I did.
No, you didn't.
Right, I'll tell you now, I took the afternoon off here that day. Are you going to carry on? Can I talk? Right, that day that we fell out, again, as we always do, right, I went to the GP and I got it printed off. The next day I came in with their medical records and gave it to you that day.
You have not got any medical records in here at all.
Oh no, because I gave it to you and you fucking paid me off.
No, I didn't pay you off. I said I'm doing
Anyway, moving on from that.
Bring them back in.
Moving on.
I said bring them back into the office and I'll deal with it. You never brought it back in.
Right, well, the next thing, squaring up to me and threatening me. And I waited behind this door to pick me when I came through it.
You did what, sorry?
You squared up to me, did you not? You were here with your belly touching me.
I came up to you and I came over there. Yeah, I was aggressive. You were as well.
No, I wasn't. No threats towards you, Ray.
Well, I'm not quite sure about that. Well, I went across there. I did. I also wanted to make sure that Jack wasn't through there because you two had also set. I didn't want him coming back around to try and carry on the discussion that you'd had here that wasn't run very well.
You stayed in here?
And then I moved back over here then.
No, you took your glasses and watch off, Ray.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what all the other lads have told me, so maybe all the lads are lying then.
I got back to here, right? Having been told that you wanted to, you didn't deny you wanted to start fighting. I thought, right, if he's going to come and hit me, I'm going to set my glasses up because he ain't going to bust these.
Did I say I was going to hit you though? I'm not a violent person, Ray.
You did actually.
I didn't.
Oh man, that's your opinion of it, mate. All I want to know is, you've told me, well, not directly, I accept that, but you put it out there that you've left. You're looking for another job, you've left, you don't want to come back here, you finished here.
Can I be honest? Yeah. I feel like I was forced out of a job. Like you and Jack. Like Tim probably felt forced out of a job. I felt like I had to leave because no matter what gets said and nothing
I'm not going to discuss Tim, sorry.
Right, okay, well, I felt forced out of a job because multiple times I've been in this office and spoke to you about different issues and whatever, and I'm back at square one every time, nothing ever gets done. The threats from Jack, Curtis and Mason had my back on that, and he still didn't down my throat and told me it was my fault because I opened my mouth and said that you earn respect, which you do. Jack was demanding respect, which I'm not going to have. You earn it. If he doesn't earn respect, then fair enough. And then he threatened me, which they all defended me. And then you just down my throat and said it was my fault for opening me go. And when I explain it to Asperger's, it's not an excuse, it's trying to give you an understanding that I don't want to be saying the shit that I say, right? Yeah, I don't want to go around saying the shit that I do, but it comes out and I think about it afterwards, I think, fuck me, I shouldn't have said that. It's not nice to live with. It's horrible. It affects me mentally, more than people realise.
I can understand that. Well, the only thing I can say to you on that is, Tom, unfortunately, that, yeah, you can't help it, and I've said that. I've said that you can't help what you say, but no filter. Well, then somebody comes back to you, you then process that information and go back with something else. Now, that's a different process then, because the first out, yeah, it just comes straight out. But when somebody retorts something back to you, you then think about it. You think about the process. You then say something back.
I don't think
you thought through. You would.
I don't think it's the first thing that comes to my head is what I say.
Okay.
It's like when I. Oh, you're a cunt or whatever. Do I think you're a cunt? Well, kind of, yeah. But at the moment, I probably not meant it. I've just said it and I thought I should. And it's not easy for me.
Making any comment they want to make, however, calling somebody or whatever, and there be no, because the other members will start to say, wait a minute, well, I'll do that. And then what have you got then? You've got anarchy then.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that solution is. But I'll just go back to, on the day you went away, I didn't say you were sacked. I did tell you to fuck off.
And you said don't come back.
I didn't say
you
don't
did.
come back, mate.
You did.
Mate.
Yeah, fuck off and don't you come back.
No,
so that's what I did, Ray. Until Steve rang me the other day to say that he wanted me back because it was actually nice to feel valued and wanted.
Steve didn't say he wanted you back. Steve said he wanted to have a chat with you because he didn't want you to start feeling. Steve was aware of mental health problems. He didn't want you to start having sitting at home worrying about whatever.
Yeah.
That's what that was about. So he didn't say he wanted you back. He said he wanted to have a talk with you. He was already spoke to you this morning.
Right.
It's kind of different. It's kind of different story, that's all.
Okay. Well, I'll email you something later on that shows him saying that he wants me back.
Okay.
Oh, on that note, I'm going. I'll be one of those three good punchers with a good throw to win it.
Okay.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. see you, my young friend.
Bust the high wing! No need to race now, my friend. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I
story time.
suppose
Listen
I
to
will
the
tell you
fucking
more.
scenario.
Not long ago,
So,
Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described the possibilities that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
I can't do it where it is.
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals.
I'm not allowed to go near a primary school. So,
that is where we began.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
check I got caught
He cares about what they contain.
I'm on there.
For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry on. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting
dirty, man.
Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep themselves. He is determined to take it from Goblinkind.
What do you think, my friend Arnold? Probably best to continue our conversation later.
It isn't our thing.
Work still want me to go. If he'd been thought of it, what's he gonna do to a young man like me in his prime?
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the matter.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Mikey?
Just a fucking hiding.
The door is looking at us.
Yes, of course. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real...
You fucking idiot. What was I?
It's even grander than I had expected.
Probably trick you twat. Yeah, it's all beat up smiley.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe the pulse of real goblin mind.
Revelio. Accio.
I'll make cops out of my pants, don't I, bitch? What do you think I'm fucking doing?
I've read about minds like this, but seeing them is something else altogether.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
One less sheep.
Bombarda. Accio.
I will make you.
Confringo! Bombarda. That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door. Revelio. Lumos.
Right. Don't wish to be seen.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Confringo! Accio! Confringo! I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Schematic? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
What's the last noises? Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what?
Imperial.
The bottom of what they've been building down here.
I've been fighting since before you were born. I work best. Let's get this over with. I was right not to be worried about it. Was that stupid?
Bombarder.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
You almost had a lucky I won't rest. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You
Leviosa!
What are you doing? What is this?
Grab cover here. You won't sleep.
You won't get away with that.
Protego! Stupid!
I'll kill you when I get down there.
Let's get this over. Why can't I hear that? Is that it? You're making this too easy. Get away! Depulsor!
Where to see this?
Leviosa!
You don't know who you're playing with!
Leviosa!
Release me! Finish me! This will not go. You won't get away.
Leviosa!
This doesn't hurt.
Descender!
No!
Leviosa!
I will have my
Rub, what? Confringo! Bombarda! How many of them are there? That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio. I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. Accio. Confringo! This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, it's you.
Come with Oleg.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol. She was something as large as goblin metal that was able to open it.
What a difference-making clothesline!
She wanted to work. Yeah. But how did you...
Professor Figg's wife. She told me of her research. Her love for container.
The reverence with which she talked to goblins and their intelligence and skill completely entirely God. I've never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she will allow me to search the castle on her own. It had it right, without promising to sell it to Black. One of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to steal him, eventually locating the first depository. Ranrock was thrilled with their discovery,
The mistake you made was you
but
killed
furious when I told him about Miriam.
The mistake you made.
Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
This man should not be serving anybody food. Last year, he opened a mac and cheese restaurant thinking he knew what people wanted. What he didn't do, though, was mix the cheese into the noodles, supply the toppings that people actually wanted, or even bake the thing, for that matter. He didn't even realize how terrible this was until he posted a few videos onto TikTok. After several viral videos proved that people at least liked the concept, the comment section proved that he really did not know what everybody wanted. In order to adapt, he had to make some tough operational decisions in order to make the cheese, get better ingredients, and to bake it. That guy was me, and it blows my mind what this app has done for my family's business. In honor of this, watch as I remake last year's Game Day Bowl with our new updated systems. After mixing our updated pepper jack cheese recipe, I added smoked and pulled brisket. Add some hangover bacon, fresh jalapenos, bake it, and then Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue. This man should not be serving...
Built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What she's discovered here today
Tonight's dinner was one of those budget-friendly meals that I call Southern chicken casserole, with food prices...
I will find out what Ranrock knows. Both from her eye.
No, don't do it.
Throw it.
Don't do it.
I dare ya.
William Nipple.
Back. Dude died in a hang gliding accident. What an...
I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I won't forget.
Media sleeper, so it converts into a bed. This little drawer slides out, pops up for lounging, watching TV.
Why do you keep turning my seat warmer off?
Why do you keep turning it on? That's a seat warmer. It warms the seat.
Okay.
Okay, well, you should not put a seat warmer on. But what we're not going to do is fry fish up in this motherfucker.
Damn.
These chicken bacon ranch sliders are an easy go.
I'm not like these guys with my boys in like 15 years. I'm doing something wrong.
What's the 30 plus in the clan tag? Is that
My age.
your age?
We're old as dude.
How old are you guys?
32 with kids, multiple. We've done my kid. This contract was a tough one. This time we're after Lake Coach. We were thrown right in the midst of a crack then. We grab the weapons of choice and head over to the action. They send in the chopper full of backup and we easily eliminate these enemies. I'm glad I chose the Holotherm site for this mission. The bounty sat on top of the hill that's straight in front of us. We quickly run up the stairs to try and get a bit of high ground. The Coach got a couple of shots on us, but we ain't bothered about that. We use the Holotherm to try scope him out on the hill. Spot his bomb right next to the tree. We quickly change to our sniper. I slowly peek around the corner and smack him on the head with the first shot. We finish the Coach off with a second shot to the dome. I was glad to crack down this crack den operation. Stay tuned for more.
This place has bottomless mimosas every single day, made with fresh juices, and only $20. They also have bottomless Truly, twisted tea and beer, and serve breakfast all day. You can get these freshly made cheese blitzes with house mix filling in strawberries, and fluffy pancakes stacked topped with dulce de leche. They dry age their own meats, so that you can get a dry aged steak and eggs with hash brown. So grab a giant mimosa and enjoy.
Dude, I got food poison one time hooking up with a big girl.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Salmonella?
Don't worry, I got something for you. I got something for you, baby.